line in. That fixed our audio.
There's some audio.
No, we don't want studio mode, but how do we see the
chat popped up in a separate box there.
Yep. And docs.
Chat.
Oh, there was a chat?
There's a chat doc.
Oh, where was it? Doc?
The very bottom. Chat doc. There's our chat.
Oh, how you guys doing? Can any of you guys, can we even respond in the chat? We can't even respond in the chat!
Hey, they updated OBS on us, so we're getting used to it. But hi, everybody!
We just got Jackie Black with us. That's it.
We live? Jackie Black.
What's up, Jackie Black?
I am on tilt.
It's okay. We're gonna hang out tonight. We're gonna figure this out. They changed some stuff on us.
Oh,
it's gonna be fine. But tonight's just a chill night, anyways. James, start us off.
It's a YouTube upgrade.
Hey, can you start our video?
Why do we
start our video?
Why do
James,
we do what we do?
Start our video.
Just shut it all down and sell off the brand.
Start our video.
For like $20.
James, start our video.
Yeah, that'll buy a nice...
Welcome to the Barrel Buddies. I'm James.
I'm Zach.
And I'm BJ, but I want us to watch our video. That's not going to happen. Welcome back to your weekly wine and whiskey and all things barrel aged podcast.
I'm
roll it.
Tilted.
James. Roll it. Roll that vid.
So, Jackie, Sickles, welcome to the show.
Sickles family. What's up?
Our fans that are joining. Here's the problem. OBS did some update because we use OBS for anybody that streams.
They actually,
OBS
just so you know, because I did agree to this on our behalf last week.
Yep.
They actually were bought out. They changed title and everything.
Wow.
We're just gonna find. I think. We need to just deprecate it. We need to get rid of it. We need to just get rid of OBS.
Well, we can go directly through YouTube.
And we'll just use YouTube directly.
We can.
I mean, do they have a similar platform that can do the same things?
Sometimes.
Ish. Yeah, it might be something to kind of discover. Who knows?
Well, the stats show that we're live, but we can't chat. We can't type in the chat.
There's no response, huh?
We have docs. I don't have a response. I mean,
well,
I guess we can talk to people.
We can't chat to you, so I guess we're just gonna talk at you.
We can't chat.
Can you guys hear us? Please respond in the chat for the two of you that are watching, please.
Should I do all...
Well, the point is, we're back, everybody, and we're back together as the three amigos, the three gay caballeros.
Who?
And we're excited to come back tonight. We're not going to do it. We're
liquidate Lehman Brothers. Just liquidate us and get
Stop
rid
it.
of the brand.
We're gonna revisit Legent because
Brothers, right?
Uncle Punky, how you doing, bud?
Uncle Punky.
You guys in the chat tonight are going to be the only ones that can give me my energy back because I am at a zero right now.
Stop it. We're gonna revisit Legent because we actually did the Legent event this weekend, which was tons of fun. And we'd like to revisit this with you guys because this was just launched in Nevada. We're hoping that it's where you are. And then we just kind of want to tell you some stories where we've been, catch it back up, get our wheels back on the ground here, and really kind of get back into things, if that's okay.
Yeah, and so to appease to the YouTube masses of instant gratification, we're going to do the Legent.
Give it to me now.
We're going to do the Legent review first. Thank you, Zach. That's exactly it. We're going to do the Legent review first.
I feel comfortable with that.
I know you don't. And I appreciate that. We're going to do the review first of Legent, and then we're just going to kind of shoot the breeze. I want to catch you guys up as to what we've been doing the past couple of weeks and some of our fans out there. I mean, I think we've lost a lot of you, actually. These guys want to disagree with that, but...
our numbers say we're up.
We're up, but we haven't done a live show in 3 weeks, and that's... if I was following a show, I'd tell these guys to fuck all and never come back.
This is the summer break.
We're on demand, baby.
We should have had some reruns going.
First of all,
we're on demand.
You guys, we got Jackie, we got Sickles, we got Uncle Punky. Thank you. You guys are always here. So
and we got Shelly.
Appreciate you guys.
And
no, we don't.
And
Why
we
are
got
you
Redbeard.
No.
And we got
Do not
Coco.
Call out any of them until they show up in the chat. I don't care if they showed up for 100 times over. If they're not here tonight...
All right, Tilty McGee over there. You should drink your bourbon. Drink your bourbon.
Excommunicado.
Settle down
stop
now.
it. All right, so this is fun.
Yeah,
this is
have
fun.
a drink and chill.
Let's talk about Legent. So Legent,
Beam
as a
products.
as a reminder, I'm going to give you a quick rundown of who Legent is, and we're going to be doing a third Legent show here pretty quick. I'll tell you why. Well, James will tell you why here in a little bit. So first off, on top of the stopper, it says Kentucky and Japan. Remember, this is a Jim Beam Suntory Toki product.
Oh.
This is Kentucky and Japan because it's Jim Beam juice that then goes to Japan.
Collaboration.
And it then gets treated as a Japanese whiskey. So this is 2 Legends, 1 bourbon. That's what it says on the underside of this
Ah.
stopper.
And they use Jim Beam standard mash bill. So for those that don't know, that's 75% corn. So it's very corn heavy. 13% rye, 12% malted barley. I believe
thinking
it
this
comes
is
in
gonna
at
be a
94
little sweet.
proof. Is that still correct?
The proof on this is 94 proof.
All right. Zach, what were you
Confirmed.
gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say if it's heavy on the corn on the mash bill, I'm thinking sweet.
Yeah.
Yep. So this is Fredno
Sweet.
juice.
Yum, yum.
Yeah.
Fredno juice. And then it gets given off to Shinji Fukuyo.
Fukuyo of Suntory.
Okay, so 2 legendary creators behind some of the world's most revered whiskeys come together to bring you something special. Expertly distilled by 7th generation master distiller Fred No, then refined by world-renowned chief blender Shinji Fukuyo, Legent.
In Osaka, Japan.
That's right, thank you. It's a marriage of East and West, a celebration of the craftsmanship of Kentucky bourbon, balanced with the artistry of Japanese blending.
Ooh.
From rich aromas of mature oak and lingering spice to
Okay.
flavors of dried fruits pulled from wine and sherry casks, every sip of Legent is worth savoring and sharing. Now, we had an excellent conversation with Edwin.
Yeah, so our new friend Edwin, he's the what is he? The West Coast
He's the West Coast
brand ambassador.
brand ambassador.
Shout out to Edwin if you're watching.
What up? Thanks again for spending some time with
Yeah,
us.
we had a good chat.
6-year juice is what this is.
Ooh.
This is 6-year juice.
And let's talk about. Let me jump to price. As I told you, friends, $10 is the average price you should pay per year of aged anything. This comes in. This is a $35 to $40 bottle. So you're getting 6-year Jim Beam juice for $40
With a master treatment.
with an amazing treatment.
Again, this is Jim Beam juice that goes to Japan and then
Right.
comes back.
Well, Japanese twang to it. I like the idea.
I've seen this recently on the shelves everywhere. Everywhere.
Well, it's because it just launched in Nevada, thank
All right,
goodness.
well, in Nevada it just launched, but I think, friends, you can find this everywhere. I think you need to go out and keep an eye on it. If not, ask your friends. Zach's going to do his classic display.
Show it to us, baby.
I'm hiding.
Hide your face, hide your wife.
Look at that. That's a nice looking bottle.
Now, they changed the bottle, though, recently. So this is printed on the bottle,
So
but
that-
what'd they do recently,
We
James?
have an older bottle, so actually what they've done, they've printed a paper label that goes on the top of it. And it was funny because we talked to Edwin about that, and he said, yeah, at bars, people are having a hard time finding the bottle.
Oh, they can see through it.
So, holy shit.
Oh, God.
Catch this. So, anyway, hold on. Let me wrap this story up and I'll get to that. So, Edwin, the brand ambassador, said, hold on, we need to get us back in focus. There we go. He was like, it was hard to see the bottle with the etched glass, so we just threw a paper label on there. I'm like, that's smart. And unfortunately, I don't have a second bottle to compare it to, but yeah, it's way
We
more
will
visible.
soon, I think.
So Redbeard just said he's just checking in. We had a tornado come through his
Whoa.
area, and he spent a part of his evening cutting downed trees out on the road. And
Wow.
he's super tired. Catch us on the next one.
Redbeard,
Wow, bro.
You're a good man. Shoot.
Fuck.
what can we do? You let us know what we can do to support you. You supported us.
That nader.
Let us return the favor, man. You
Yeah.
let us know what we need to do.
Wow. That's
Holy
wild,
cow.
Man. You do you, man. Yeah. Go take care of business.
I saw the report for the crazy weather that was going to be up in your neck of the woods. Dude,
Isn't that
I hope all is
abnormal?
well.
Isn't that abnormal for a tornado to be in Wisconsin?
Everything is abnormal these days.
I was gonna say, yeah,
Jeez.
most tornadoes are like Midwesty, not super
Not
high.
no
up
more,
in,
baby.
Hey, Redbeard, stay safe. I hope Johnny and the family's safe. Good luck to you. And yeah, forget about us, man. Go take care of business. Take care of life.
You can watch this anytime.
Yeah, this was
On
recorded
demand.
on demand.
On demand.
I like that.
So straight bourbon whiskey.
Yep.
It's gone and gotten this great treatment, this Japanese treatment, which fantastic. Finished in wine and sherry casks.
Here's the thing. Some people are kind of polarized by that treatment. I like that treatment. I like that treatment with scotch. I like it with whiskey. And some people kind of shit on it. And they're like, oh, wine and that just means they're masking the flavor of a crappy whiskey. And I'm like, I don't know about that.
I think you're bringing in some natural flavors. I think the wine musk, which I'm pretty sure is what it is called. The grape musk.
Must or musk?
Musk with a K.
Oof.
That sounds like a man.
It sounds
Like a man
bad.
smell.
It sounds bad, but
like
I'm
a
fairly
man
certain it
musk.
is called a musk.
Is that comparable to a man musk?
It is comparable. Have you ever put your face in a wine barrel? It's
Oh, I
rough.
thought you were going somewhere else.
You're like, smells like me.
You're stuck your face in the middle of
Have
a
you ever put your
man.
face in the middle of between the legs of a man?
I have not.
Wait.
Hey, happy Pride Month.
Yes.
Um,
Anyway.
Dude, I've had Cavalon back in the day in a sherry
Taiwanese
cask.
sherry
And I think-
cask
And I
whiskey.
think that was one of my favorites. Man, Cavalon in the sherry cask. And I really hope it has that same type of flavor to it.
Yeah, Jim Beam, very sweet. I think Jim Beam juice generally is very sweet.
Oh yeah, I mean heavy on the corn, right? I mean,
I don't typically like it, but I love this treatment.
let me jump.
This
right
makes
in.
me a fan.
I get immediately on the palate that wine flavor. I get like a
Yeah.
I get like a wine and whiskey combo, which I enjoy. I like. It's
Yeah.
super mellow, guys. Like for our friends out there watching the review, it's super mellow and this is what I call one of those like approachable. You can give it to anybody. They can drink it straight up. I don't need to go through the 3-sip rule like we normally do. I think that this immediately off the bat is very welcoming.
Dude, that's like refreshing
Yeah.
almost.
It's
You know,
good.
it's like you could go outside and in the hot weather drink this and go, I like it.
Yeah, this is real good. And we had it in several cocktails. Go check out our Instagram at the Barrel Buds. You'll see a bunch of pictures we posted.
Please follow
Legent
us.
was
Yeah.
so good to us
Yeah,
for
the
that
was
event.
Great. A great event at the Cosmopolitan Casino.
5
in
different
Vegas.
cocktails they made up with this. They did a champagne cocktail. They did an
the
old-fashioned
champagne
style
one,
cocktail.
yeah.
They did a mule style cocktail. They did a highball with the toki.
Highball.
So good.
Suntory Toki machine.
And they did the drink of the summer, which we will be recreating here for you guys, was the John Daly. It's an iced tea and bourbon
John Daly, and it was magical.
with tobacco bitters. And holy cow,
Huh.
it was amazing.
If no, and I have my phone here. I'm gonna pull up for you guys exactly
So
what was
good.
in it. If you want to keep chatting.
Wait, what was the name of the drink was?
So
John Daly?
They just called it tea.
Huh.
So everybody knows what an Arnold Palmer is. It's half tea, half lemonade. A John Daly, you just do half tea, half lemonade, and you add vodka.
Oh.
This was tea, lemonade, bourbon, tobacco bitters, and Jimmy. What else? We had mint. It was amazing.
Could you with that mix? Could you still taste the whiskey?
A little
Or
bit.
or did it mask it with that lemonade?
You know what? It was really well balanced.
Okay.
And it was. I mean, I had 3. So next thing you know, I was like, I have another tea, thanks.
Another tea for me.
Yeah, it was. I was speaking in tongues. It was good.
I found
tea
it.
tree.
Tell us.
So this recipe, this magical recipe, was they
This
called
recipe.
it East meets this Southern classic drink. So East meets West. So it's Legent with tea. So what they
Black
do
tea,
is it's
iced
like
tea.
it's like an iced tea, right? So you get yourself some iced tea. White peach, which I found that they put the peaches in the bottle of Legent.
They did have these Legent bottles already pre-mixed with the tea. It was kind of a nice presentation.
So you're also adding some orgeat which is, if you've seen the bottle, it's...
You mean some Orgeat?
Orgeat, O-R-G-E-A-T, which 99% of us don't know how to pronounce, but if you want the true pronunciation...
It's Orgeat.
It's Orgeat. And then tobacco bitters. And I was
wow,
like...
I've never had that
good.
before.
Well, and here's the thing. So I was like, what are these tobacco bitters? So Bitter Queens... I took a picture of the bottle when I was there, and you guys can't see it if I showed it to you, but it's Bitter Queens is the brand, and they do a tobacco bitters. So here's my thought. You make a giant flagon of this for a pool party, and you have a winner. Think of like a... This tastes like a Long Island iced tea next level.
Huh.
No, I think Long Island iced tea tastes like what you clean a bathroom with. This is what you want out at the pool, eating a growler,
Yeah.
a little glizzy, a little dog.
Glizzy. Have a glizzy and some of this.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, like, this seems like it would mix very well with a lot of summer drinks.
Yep.
Summer.
So good.
We're gonna do the tea. Don't worry, we're gonna do it.
We'll do the tea here.
We'll do the
excited
tea
for it.
here.
We'll spill the tea
It was
here.
so good.
So before we get into a bunch of stuff, let's talk a little bit. Jimmy, where you been? What have you been up to, man? People want to know.
Friends, I've been in Boston, so work has
In Boston.
Work summoned me to Boston. I was there for a little over a week. Missed 2 shows, unfortunately, with you guys.
That's how your week was scheduled, man. You straddled
Yeah,
the
it was
shows.
like right in the middle. But I'm back in the saddle. I'm glad to be back in Vegas.
Glad to have you.
Boston was like muggy and rainy and crappy
Dude, I
weather.
want to hear about crappy Boston. What'd you do that was fun in Boston?
Ended up going to Maine. So went to Portland, Maine, and had some amazing seafood. I'll be honest, I tried to go to a few shops to try to maybe do a little whiskey.
Yeah,
hunting,
what'd you
because you all
find?
know me. Nothing.
Huh.
Dry, bone dry out there.
What do you
Oh.
think they drink in Maine?
Well, in Maine, they obviously drink lobster juice.
Gross.
Lobster juice. This is like crab juice on The Simpsons. Is
They're
it like
like-
Mountain Dew or crab juice? Ugh.
Crab
All the
juice.
crab juice.
All the crab juice. Anyway, you can hop on the good old Amtrak in Boston for what was it, $25 each
Wow, that's a
way.
deal.
To go all the way to Maine?
2.5 hours. You sit on the train. It's
Holy
super chill.
schmoly.
Did they have a dining car?
Yeah, you could go and get
What was
like
her-
snicky
was her
snacks.
cocktail?
They had beers. They didn't have cocktails.
Did you have a Sam Adams?
Did they have a sleeping car? Did you
I had
sleep?
Sam Adams back in Boston, in the North End.
Nice.
But here's what I want to say.
Yeah, did they have a
I wanna
sleeping
vent
Yeah,
car?
did they have a
little bit.
sleeping car?
No sleeping car.
No sleeping
How
car.
do you know?
2.5 hour. It was like 4 cars. It
What?
wasn't a big ass train going like coast to coast.
Sounds like you rode the wrong
I'm
train,
thinking
baby.
Of I'm thinking of like the train in the 1800s.
No, this wasn't like Polar
You know, where you're just
Express.
like you're like
This wasn't
living on the
Polar
train for a week.
Express or something.
Sounds like you took the wrong train, man.
Wrong
Just saying.
train.
So anyway, Uncle Punky says he loves Maine. Yeah, I did have a lobster roll up there. So shout out to High Roller Lobster and Scales. We went to a place called Scales
What
in
about
Portland, Maine.
Duck fat fries. Everybody talks about duck fat fries when you go
Nope.
to Maine.
Didn't have them. Just ate seafood. Didn't waste my time with filler.
What about beers? Do you have any beers?
I did. I had some amazing IPAs from Bissell Brothers
Okay.
and Allagash.
What about the
So those-
Trildo?
I had some Trillium, but Trillium is more of a Massachusetts beer. When I was in Maine, I wanted to stick to Maine beers, so I stuck with
Okay.
Allagash and Bissell Brothers. Shout out to those guys. Their IPAs are rock solid with some seafood. It was really good. So,
Nice.
and then now I'm back. I'm back here with the boys, and I'm really glad to be here with you guys here on the YouTubes. And thanks for joining us.
You got some surprises later?
We've missed a few episodes, but we're back, and we'll have some surprises for you guys.
Okay, good. Zach, where you been?
I haven't been traveling the U.S. like James has, but nothing really in particular, to be honest with you.
No,
It's
you were-
been
you
a-
were-
With work is what you'll say. Busy
Yeah.
with work.
He was of the
Basic work.
utmost importance.
Right.
There you go.
Exactly.
You know-
Life
when-
happens.
when
life
I-
takes you away. From
Hey,
things.
Sub 1K just joined. Sorry.
Oh, sub 1K.
Bob Poole.
Cheers, Bobby.
Cheers to you, Bobby
Miss you,
boy.
Bobby.
Cheers to Bob.
Cheers.
When Indiana Jones says it's being seen after by top men, and then they go, woohoo, top men. That's Zach. Zach is in the
Zach's
top
top
men
men.
group.
So I like hanging out with men, or I am.
No,
Just
you are just one of the top men.
No.
You're one of the top men.
Oh, I like being a top man.
You're a top man.
He said he likes hanging out with men.
He's definitely hanging out.
Is that like a power top?
Yeah. Yes.
Flopping.
Power flop.
I don't even know what that means. Like I
You're
read
a
it
power
on-
flop.
Yeah, that came up
Once
on my
we stop
YouTube
recording,
feed.
we'll give you an example.
Oh no! Oh,
It's
ugh.
gonna be like power top
Gross.
men.
We got some. Well, no, it's just Bob. Bob.
You know, Bob and Punky. Punky, next time you're out here, you got to meet Bob. Bob, you got to meet Punky.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna
You
say-
would like
You
each
guys would
other.
get along well, I
Our
think.
next event, our next Barrel Buddies event, we get them all together.
That'd be great.
Heck
That'd be
yeah.
great.
So why don't we get into a review, like our rating of Legent?
Yeah.
0 to 100. I'm curious what you guys have. I'm gonna let BJ. You're gonna go first.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oof.
I get to go first. Well, considering how well they treated us.
And here's the thing: nose, taste, value. You can still use our criteria.
You know, I use the old system.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think Legent is fantastic. I'm looking forward to seeing this on the shelves as we go out and about. I do always kind of consider this like if I go and belly up to the bar and I see Legent on the shelf, does that make me excited or not excited? And I would tell you that seeing Legent would make me absolutely excited.
I like that.
Like that?
100% that, just like that.
Yeah.
Yep, make me absolutely excited. I think that this is a top product. If I talk about the nose here,
I don't think the nose is anything to write home about.
you know, it's not. There are some things. What did I say about this nose earlier that I was like, oh, this is interesting?
I think that's what you said was like, eh.
I do find this to be interesting. It's not bad. I'd give it a 2.
It's not mind blowing. You don't open the bottle and you're like, whoa, what did you just open?
Yeah, I give it a 2.
Eh.
I like the flavor profile. I think I do get grape musk. I think that you do get some of that wine
Definitely.
cask.
Bourbon Cat, Jamba. Sorry.
J-Boo.
She was out in the distance.
Where you
there.
at, BC?
She's getting old, guys, FYI. Like, I think that this year
Stop it. Stop it.
Jeez.
Cut it. Cut.
she's having a hard time.
I like the sweet
Jamba.
bourbony profiles, good spicy profile.
Yep.
Um,
Sorry.
and I'm gonna go with a little sweet caramel flavor. I mean,
Yeah.
it's got a little bit of it. It's not super floral like most Japanese whiskeys, so you don't get that like super floral. But like a nice cedar, a nice oak, a little spice.
Hold on. Cedar.
Cedar. I get a little cedar.
Dude, I get a lot of cedar, actually.
Right?
That's a good smell. I
you
get
know,
that, yeah.
a little like when you get a cedar satchel. That's the only floral element that I'm gonna give this.
Cedar, dude.
There's
I
a
think
little cedar.
You hit the nail on the head with cedar.
But I think this is delightful. I'm gonna go back to what you said earlier.
you all right there?
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Excuse me.
He's got
Excuse me.
He's got RLS.
Let me give
that
you some
restless
room.
leg syndrome.
I need some room to get this out.
The wiggles over here. You gotta wiggle around all these
Freaking wiggle worms.
I'm gonna give the flavor on this. I like this a lot. I'm gonna give the flavor on this a 3. I do really like this, and I would give the price point on this. It's an absolute value at $35.
Testify.
It's a 3. So that's a 3, 3, and a 2 to give it an 8. I'm gonna give this
Out
a
of
solid
100.
89 out of 100.
Wow.
This is a good bottle, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, this is a great bottle. It's not just a good bottle. This is a great bottle. If you see Legent on your shelves, just go and get it. Thank you. Next.
Do you want to go, Zach? Do you want me to go?
Yeah.
All right, I'll
I can go. No, I'll go.
All right. Well, he said
Come back in here.
Sorry.
So I like it.
what do you got,
This has
Zach?
got a very, very delicious nose to it. Super bright. This is something where like you can smell it and just be like, ooh, you know, like you enjoy it. You know, it kind of heightens your senses. I like the mention of cedar. It's almost like a fresh cut board, and then you just stick your nose up right next to it, and you know, kind of inhale that.
Sure.
Very fruity. You know, very zesty. Very very easy to easy
I think, you're
to get
hitting,
into.
I think everything you've said, you're hitting the nail on the head, dude. You really got it down. in real time here.
Now, when it comes to taste,
When you say zesty and fruity, can you give us a fruit callback? Is there a fruit that sticks out in your head?
Yeah, I like that. What do you got? What fruit? Citrus? Just general citrus?
more general citrus. I'm getting maybe a little bit of lemon in there.
So are you like bright like limes and grapefruits, or are you going to pull it back to, oranges and lemons?
Lemon, orange.
I'm gonna say more lemon and lime. More actually.
Durian.
I'm gonna go durian. No, I'm gonna give it a lemon, like a lemon zest, like a lemon zest, lemon.
Go
kind of
more like a
smell to it.
ponzu.
Yeah. So yeah.
It's Japanese.
Ooh, like a ponzu. What is a ponzu?
It's lemony.
Oh, well, perhaps that's the smell and the flavor.
All right.
So
Off topic. Circle
yeah.
back.
So the taste.
Taste.
Very similar to a lot of Japanese whiskeys. Easy to get into. There isn't anything that's super
Very
overpowering.
approachable.
Super approachable. Kind of reminds me of hibiki a little bit.
I like that reference. You're absolutely right, dude.
Interesting.
It does have a hibiki back end.
Yeah, I think this is great.
And unfortunately, friends, if you're on the chat and you're like, oh, compared to hibiki, I only have hibiki 17, which you can't compare against Legent. So we're not.
No, I'm gonna say the regular.
Bourbon Cat, where you going?
She said, "Screw off."
She was like,
I'm gonna
deuces.
say the regular hibiki Centauri. Not the 17. So it's floral. It's like regular hibiki, not so much.
17 and 21. That's not a flex. I'm just saying that's all I have.
Oh, it's a flex. Stop it.
That is a flex.
You just went.
Like,
But yeah, it's got a floral taste to it. Very hibiki-ish.
Come see that gun show.
what do you give it out of 100?
So out of 100, I will give this. I do like hibiki a little bit better, but I'll give it an 85. Muy bien.
Awesome.
Very
I
respectable.
mean, that's great though. The 85 is amazing, I think.
Jimmy,
I'm going to be honest with you guys.
as you always are.
Let's level set this. All right. Bring us all down to the level here.
Oh, this is classic Barrel Buddies right here. This is classic Barrel Buddies.
Nose taste value. We use those parameters to judge out of our 100 scale nowadays.
Uh-huh.
To me, the nose is very one-sided. It's very basic B. It's very, it's just kind of candy sugared, brown sugary. I just get like a sugar nose.
Which
I
you love.
really-
Okay, continue.
No, I do love it. But it's very one-sided. It's not complex.
I think it's supposed to be very subtle, I don't know.
I think you're wrong, so shut your mouth. So it's just very like meh, okay. Like the nose is sweet. Okay, cool. I'm digging it. But is it like, did he crack open the bottle earlier and I'm like, OMG, what did he just open? What did he just open? No. Okay, there you go. There's with nose. So that's kind of a meh, middle of the road. Going to taste. Taste is where things change. Taste is where you're like, OMG, barbecue, what is going on here? You get that sweetness, that corn, that whiskey, that base. Then you get that wine cask aging. You get all of that additional aging, and then the blend. These guys really have something going on. I tell all of my friends, because they crap on Jim Beam products all day long, and I'm like, please try Legent. And they're like, nah, it's going to be garbage. And I say, please try it. It's $40. You guys literally would go spend $200 for a bottle of Blanton's, but you scoff when I tell you to go spend $40 on Legent? Hello.
This
Anyway.
is very non-Jim Beam. I mean, like if
Thank
it's a
you.
Jim
No.
Beam,
Yes.
No.
Yes, you're hitting the nail on the head.
I agree.
Very
And
non-Jim
yeah,
Beam.
It is
this
not
very-
Jim
This is
Beam.
very like the Japanese twist on this is freaking
Guys,
amazing.
the nose.
I don't drink
Sherry
Jim Beam.
cask,
I don't drink Jim Beam, but I drink this.
Oh hell yeah, dude! I'm gonna go out and buy this.
The
Sorry,
nose,
James.
That's all good. The nose kind of meh. Taste, you get this great sweetness. I think you get a really good corn sweetness, but it's pleasant, right? It's like, I think that the sweetness in the taste is would accommodate any palate. If it's a new whiskey drinker, a seasoned whiskey drinker, you would taste this as I just did. And man, it's such an easy drinker, guys. Like, it's almost like drinking water.
Dude,
like,
I wonder with the sherry cask, if that kind of mellows out any type of,
like astringent alcohol.
Yeah, anything that's like
yeah,
off-putting.
I'm with you. Yeah.
Yeah, because I forgot to mention that with the sherry cask, it seems like it smooths it out.
You hit the nail on the head. To Zach's point, the marriage of the various casks that they blend this with, that you have, you got to remember, Japanese whiskey.
Like that.
Well, Barrel Lamaze is important, but let's go back to Japanese whiskey. Typically, Japanese whiskey has a reputation for being very delicate, very smooth, very light. Then you got to marry it with Legent, which has, kind of a next level wine cask, sherry cask, whatever they blend it with. And it's very approachable. I think that their point was, let's just come up with a reasonable price point. It kind of caters to everybody.
What's the price point again?
$35 and $40.
40. Let's just say 40.
I'm gonna go buy that tomorrow. Absolutely.
Right?
So go get it.
Is it out now or no?
Oh yeah, I know it's
released.
distilled everywhere. It's everywhere in Nevada. at least.
Wow! I'm excited for this.
Here's the thing. This is great not only in cocktails, as was proven on our Instagram page at the Barrel Buds.
Go check that out.
But straight up, it really holds its own. I will say that it holds its own. For my final rating, I am going to agree with Zach and give it an 85. I think it is a rock star solid 85.
Really pulling the average down here.
That's not pulling it down. I think 85 is amazing.
86.5 average now is where we're at.
And I think that's where it sits. But here's the thing. For a $40 bottle, my friends, go get it. You really have nothing to lose.
Yeah, I'm excited for this.
Let me rant really quickly.
Oh, yeah. Rant it out.
There is so much dog shit that just got released right now. Why don't we talk about Rare Hair? Why don't we talk about Playboy thinking they can release a whiskey, an aged...
I'm going to stop you. I'm going to stop you. You got to stop.
Let me finish this.
No, you got to
They
stop.
just released like a 13-year, $600
That's
whiskey.
why. A 13-year MGP juice.
This is Playboy that did that?
What?
It's obviously got marketing markup all over it, but it's a
Why?
13-year MGP juice.
Guys,
Seems gimmicky for
guys,
$600.
It is. It's not worth $600.
Don't spend your money on stupid shit. Please just listen to us.
It's never gonna meet that. You're gonna be upside down.
Yeah.
$600.
Yeah.
But
We will
13-year MGP juice.
You're better off getting Bull Run.
I don't disagree. That's a good Bend,
Hold on.
Oregon
Hold on,
product.
I digress. Listen to me for a second. Old MGP stocks, they've caught on. George Remus is now MGP's like house brand.
That's the cash cow.
And not that I'm knocking if Aaron from Smoke Wagon, I'm sure he doesn't.
I'm gonna
watch
stop
the
you.
show.
I'm gonna
But
stop
no,
you.
hold on.
No,
Here's
he
the thing.
watches.
Listen.
Aaron tunes in. Stop it.
MGP is not giving out older juice anymore. So like
To anybody.
that
To anybody,
9-year
not just
plus, Smoke Wagon's not getting it. Everybody's not getting it anymore.
Nobody's getting it.
Because they finally caught on that they're like, whoa, hold on a second. These these what are they, NDPs or whatever? These distilleries that are not really distilling, that just import the juice.
Non-producing distillers.
NDPs, my apologies.
NPDs.
What is it? NPDs or
Yeah,
NDPs?
non-producing distillers.
NPD.
Like
N-
double pen and
N-
non-producing NPDs.
distilleries.
Fair enough. So the point of this is MGP finally caught on. And they now realize that their 9-year plus stocks are amazing. And what is Beach going to grab? Patrick Curry, welcome to the show.
What's up, Patrick? How you doing, man?
Hopefully we can have a share soon, Patrick. I'm back in Vegas.
Stickles right there.
I don't want to take
Don't grab Dickel. But anyway, back to my point.
Dickel ride.
So MGP finally caught on, and they're not giving out any more of their old stocks anymore.
They're giving out this
Great example, George Remus.
George Remus
Oh.
Reserve.
Yeah, it's their house brand, MGP's brand.
I think when we talk about Remus, we have to refer to ourselves in the third person, as George Remus did.
Hey there, George Remus.
Why don't you tell us what Remus put on that label? What's in that Remus bottle?
This is 100 proof, 50% alcohol. Holy God.
What's in there?
15% 2007 bourbon, 21% rye. 50% 2008 bourbon, 21% rye. 10% 2007 bourbon, 36% rye.
That's a lot.
2008 bourbon, 25%, 36% rye. It's a 2018 medley.
So that's like
Holy
that's
God!
a 10-year minimum MGP product in that.
Well, I know what our next show is going to be, boys.
Yeah, we're gonna do Remus next show.
That's an interesting blend. Jeez.
Anyway,
What was
guys,
it, 5 different whiskeys?
you have our Legent review.
And we're back. Now you know what we've been up to.
Hey-o.
For $40, go get it.
Yes.
Simple
Barrel
as
Buddies
that.
approved. Hell yeah.
I kind of,
Yeah.
I'm kind of.
I'm going to go buy one.
We're good.
I'm
Go buy
doing
some Legent. With that,
For the Barrel Buddies, thank you for joining. And I listen. We appreciate every single one of you that have joined for every show.
Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for hanging out. It's very heartfelt. So for the Barrel Buddies, I'm James.
I'm Zach.
and I'm BJ. We're glad that you joined us. Don't forget to like, share, ring the notification bell, and tell a friend. We'll be
Yeah.
back next week for our live show. Look for our drop on Saturday for a new show. And follow us on Instagram at The Barrel Buds.
Hey-o.
Have a great night. Zach, sign us off.
Drink well, be well.
Yeah!